not every day that we win an Olympic gold medal, and today marks a very historic day. Joining us today is Priyanka Sharma, a girl who has earned her spot in India's Hall of Fame. Please welcome Priyanka. Congratulations on the medal, Priyanka.
Thank you so much for having me here.
You nearly broke Twitter after having won this medal. How do you feel?
I feel great. My younger self would have been so proud. I'm glad I never gave up.
Before we get into the nitty-gritties of the game, tell us how you got here.
Priyanka Sharma was born on July 27, 1998. Her schooling was finally coming to an end, and on the last day, the class teacher decided to ask all the students what their dreams and aspirations are.
Ma'am, I want to be an engineer like my father.
You need to work hard for that. I'm sure you will make your father proud.
Ma'am, I want to be a lawyer.
Pretty interesting. Keep up the good work and you will get there one day.
Ma'am, I want to compete at the Olympics in tennis and win a gold medal for India.
Priyanka faces a gloomy and dejected atmosphere for the rest of the day. She eagerly waits for the last bell to ring. While spurting back home from her regular tennis practice, she encounters her neighbors with heated statements racing at her.
So Priyanka, I heard that you've been going to the tennis academy every day. Don't you think that it will come in the way of your studies? You need a good education to get a job.
Beta, Indians don't fare well at the Olympics. I'm sure you already know that. You have wasted your whole youth for the game. You should have thought this through, Priyanka. God knows what happens if you don't win in the end.
मुझसे पूछे घर कहाँ है, क्यों मुझसे आके दस्तक पूछे दर कहाँ है, राहें ऐसी जिनकी मंजिल भी नहीं, ढूंढो मुझे अब
As she returns home from a taxing day, she slumps on the sofa and remains unusually silent. Her parents notice her behavior and were disheartened to see their daughter in despair. They bring themselves close to her and her mother engulfs her in a hug.
What happened, Priyanka? Has anyone hurt you? Talk to us.
Mama, am I not capable of winning our country a gold medal at the Olympics? My friends all laughed at me. I feel so helpless.
They don't know you, Priyanka. Your mom and I trust your abilities. You've been training for the past 2 years. We've seen your hard work. Do you believe me?
Yes, Dad. I believe you. It just hurts to see people downplay my ambitions. Nonetheless, I will go the extra mile to win the medal.
Priyanka Sharma commenced her tennis training under the tutelage of revered coach Farhan Ali to train and edify her skills under his guidance.
Keep up the spirit, Priyanka. This will lead you to success one day. People will always have something to say, but you have something to prove. The medal is ours no matter what. We will make it ours. Let's get moving.
At the junior level, she won the All India Ranking Championship. She also won the singles title at numerous games. Similarly, she outshined at various junior level tournaments with double and single titles.
घायल परिंदा है तू, दिखला दे जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझ में हौसला। तेरे जुनू के आगे अंबर पनाहे मांगे, कर डाले तू जो फैसला।
रूठी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो। कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
After an intense day of playoffs, Coach Ali comes to her waving with a letter that she has been yearning for.
Priyanka, you will be representing our mother nation at the Olympics. You have been given an opportunity that is so rare. Make us proud.
To win it. Victory. 7-6, 7-5. A magnificent end to a highly entertaining affair.
All these years of hard work proved to be worth it when her performance at the Olympics made her an overnight sensation. Priyanka Sharma made her way up to the finals, defeating one of the most resilient players she has ever battled against. Her grit and efforts were applauded throughout the world. Back to the present. The interview continues. The interviewer is evidently admiring Priyanka.
We did not expect any less from you, Priyanka ji. You stood fearless in the face of the unknown. For every step you took forward, you have pushed 2 steps back. We all learned that it was your parents and Mr. Ali's support that kept you moving forward. They were your pillars of support. But how did you personally cope up with the pressure and the fear of losing?
I can lie and say that I was fearless, but the reality is something else altogether. I was scared all along. What matters is not to let the fear disable you from performing. A little fear is inevitable, but you can be scared and do it anyway.
In the dawn of 15th August 1947, we were finally an independent country. We were free from the shackles of British rule in a country we can finally call homeland. There were lights and crackers, the aroma of freedom filled the air. However, from that day till today, the idea of freedom of women still remains a question of importance. The women of this country have brought glory in multiple fields and have made India a proud nation. May we never forget the women who brought medals, the women who fought against evil, the doctors and the activists who brought revolutions. As we hold her head up and our eyes shine in pride when we talk about them, let us also not forget the teachers, the mothers, the helpers, and the farmers who have made men and women what they are today. In solidarity with all the victims of violence and assaults, let us aim to make this country a better place for every person, every man, every woman, the rich and the poor, the queers, the marginalized. In the words of Harivansh Rai Bachchan, तो खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है, तो चल अपने वजूद को, समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है.